cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I flex with you. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, back in this thing. It's like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledgeito you're not finna get in nobody's collegeito. Make sure you hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all, stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Hit that like, hit that hype, hit that comment, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that share button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Make sure you tap in. Leave a comment because we're going back to the chili giveaway. So when we get to 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we pick the best comment between now and 31,000 subscribers. We're going to give you some chili, big dog. So it's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. Once we get 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we let y'all know an exact date and exact time that we will be doing a live to give away that money. You got Cash App, you got Apple Pay, you got Zelle, you got Venmo. Don't worry about it. We're going to make sure you get that chili. Make sure you hit that like button, that comment, that good subscribe button. TNN Trap News Network. We taking it back to the basics, man. Deal with y'all. What's the deal with y'all? What's the deal with y'all on this beautiful Sunday? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cook cracking the same here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college. Let's get right into this content. Wack is calling out Vlad for setting up Crip Mac to get flu flam by 600. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Yes, that was different. Now, let's talk about a situation that happened before the interview started. Okay, so Crip Mac's people reached out to me. What was the girl's name? Lupe, right. Lupe reached out to me, said Crip Mac wants to do an interview. We set a date. It was all set up. I hit up my assistant. I said, hey, just confirming my security for today. And she had dropped the ball and forgot to book security for me. So earlier that day, I hit you and I said, hey, do you have a security I could use for today? And you sent me
I don't know, that just seems like a weird coincidence, man. Your people forget to book security, and then the only person available is Lovejoy. Like, I don't know. Like, that's a very interesting coincidence. Very interesting.
For Lovejoy.
Very professional guy.
Yes, professional guy. I have never talked to him before. I've never heard his name before. I had no idea who he was. He showed up, seemed professional, everything cool. Crip Mac and Lupe show up, and I hear some ruckus by the door.
Probably more Lupe than anything.
Lupe, right. Crip Mac wasn't saying anything. He was walking back to the car, and Lupe's like, yo, what's he doing here? We don't fuck with this dude. He's a scammer. He ripped us off. He did this, he did that.
Crazy. You know what's crazy about that?
Which is all low-key true.
She's saying the we. See, before it was a Lupe, it was a Christopher Lovejoy, right? And it's crazy because when people get their buzz, right?
Not true. Not true at all. Not true at all. Lupe's been with that nigga since day one. Not saying that he always did the best things in, the best situations by Lupe, but we're not going to sit here and say that that Lovejoy was around before Lupe. That's not true.
Then they want to claim it. I guarantee you that Christopher Lovejoy and Crip Mac left with a smile.
Right, well, let me finish the story, right? So, all this is happening.
Look at Wack sitting there smiling like a proud PDFO.
Crip Mac walks back to his car and jumps in the car along with Lupe. So I had to walk over there and I was like, what's going on right now? Like, we don't fuck with this dude. Why'd you book this guy? I'm like, I have no idea what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Really, I don't.
Yeah.
Because it's being painted by certain people on the internet that I'm setting up this gang member with his ops and I backdoored him or something. I'm like, I have no idea what's happening here.
That's how Christopher Lovejoy is licensed security.
Yes.
I use him all the time.
And this is how I even came across him.
He's very professional.
Licensed security. Felonies with a security license to carry a pistol. Wild work.
Called me, said, Wack, you got somebody that can be here within an hour? It was
That's
like
it.
Last minute notice. Yeah. I called a couple dudes. He said, I'm about 30 minutes out. I can get there a little early. Cool. Right? I know he's professional.
Yeah.
You're a great judgment of character, Vlad.
No, he was great. He was great. I've used him again since then.
And guess what? Even in that situation, you probably watched him diffuse it.
Right. He was like, Crip Mac, like, what did I take from you? Like, I don't understand what you're saying right now. Like, what?
So now Vlad is making it clear that all this high power stuff that 600 said that he was on, oh, you a buster, I marked you out, I took your place, so what, and all that kind of stuff. He wasn't on none of that. He wasn't on none of that. Christopher Love Boys came in peace and then want no real actual static with Crip Mac.
Because it was really mostly Lupe that was upset.
That's what I'm trying to tell you,
That was
bro.
mostly Lupe. So I'm like, look, like, if it makes y'all feel better, he don't have to be in the room. Like, I could leave him outside. Like, I don't know what's happening right now. I'm just trying to save the interview.
And guess what? If Crip Mac was really tripping, then he wouldn't have been as calm. But she's...
Yeah, it was really her. She
know
was
why?
totally like
You know
Crip Mac
why?
wasn't even saying much.
Yeah, I think that Lupe is just more of a the brains in that situation. So I don't think it has anything to do with 600 being a threat, because a threat to what? A threat means that Crip Mac will go back over there with him. That's not true. Crip Mac's not fucking with 600. But when it's all said and done, you know, Lupe can have her feelings. She right, you know, that's her homie. You know what I'm saying? 600 is a snitch. He's a buster. He's a scammer. He's a snake. He's a flu flammer. So I can definitely understand why, you know, Lupe's not feeling the plays of 600 at all.
Why? Because he was once management.
Okay.
So she's thinking in her head, she ain't looking at him, he's just security. Them dudes ain't got no problems want to do nothing. They from the same tribe, right?
They're not from the same tribe.
And Christopher Lovejoy, he don't even give a damn about it anyway. That's why I know you were able to see, like, this dude's not feeding into it. He's not showing any signs of...
No, he was actually like, he was confused as to what was happening. So ultimately, the interview happened. It was a great interview, and the two of them took pictures together afterwards. So like I said, this whole narrative that
Neither one of them niggas wanted to do anything.
somehow trying to backdoor Crip Mac with his ops is like really just crazy.
No.
It's really just
Them people,
crazy
you
when
know,
I'm
a lot
seeing
of
it.
people, bro, got things going on because of other people talking. If they can really just talk and see each other, it's not a problem, right? And like you said, it was more her flipping out than him,
Yeah.
right? You never forget a person that fed you. You never forget a person that put money in your pocket but you didn't have it. You never forget that, even if it is some type of issue, right?
Well,
If you guys haven't got on the phone or seen each other to try to work it out,
you never forget the person that fed you, but you never forget the person that stole a plate from you either.
right? Even when you see him, that's why Crip Mac can act a damn fool if he wants to, right? He don't see that dude as no op. He may say, hey, something happened that I didn't like, but guess what? If they have a conversation, then he'll understand, because Christopher Lovejoy, he's not even the contract holder. That guy's in jail. He was just the
The contract holder is Foley.
foot runner, the guy out here to run around and do
Oh, so 600 was just a do boy. Got it. Well, 600's a foot runner. Got it. Not a store runner, but a foot runner. Got you. Okay, good to know.
everything for him. Crip Mac knows that. He know who he did his deal with. Lupe wasn't in the loop back then, but you know, one thing you know, Vlad, I'm never gonna send anybody here because I know what this is. That's not professional, that comes with any bullshit.
Yeah.
And I know you was able to see that, okay.
Yeah,
these
no,
dudes-
everyone was professional. Everything went off cool. But it was just like this thing that dropped in my lap out of nowhere. And then, like I said, there was the chatter afterwards that somehow it was...
But you can't
me.
be backdooring when you're taking pictures.
Well, that's the internet. They're going to chatter, whatever, blah, blah. And yeah, what Wack is saying is true. You can't be backdoor when you know what I'm saying, taking pictures with niggas and all that shit.
With the guy after the fact.
I know, that's what I'm saying, right? Like,
But that, look, man, but I'm going to tell you this, Vlad. Me, a few of us sat back and scratched our head, but like, what the hell is Vlad up to? Because that's what comes. And Crip Mac...
what do you mean, what am I up to?
Yeah, because when you interviewed Crip Mac, that was different. Because
Yeah.
you've been having access to Crip Mac for a couple years now, right? I said, maybe Vlad sees something, maybe he's trying to try something. But it's a different crowd. That's a different interview. Because Crip Mac's a character.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, in fact, Mano hit me and said, this is my favorite guest on Vlad TV right now.
He's a character, right? And can't nobody take that from him. I've never met him personally. I remember getting a call from my guy, Big Bruce from Compton. He like, yo, man, I'm sitting here with Crip Mac. I'm like, bro, that's crazy. I'm watching this dude on YouTube. This dude's hilarious. And even though he's changing all the B's to C's, I wasn't offended because the shit was so funny. Like, just his whole everything. That's why when Swamp Stories did their piece on him, showing like how he really grew up and the areas he really grew up. I said, shit, I give him more, because I'm looking at it as entertainment.
Oh, yeah.
If he's gang banging, he can't be in front of the camera doing what he's doing. This is entertainment. I wanted to sign Crip Mac not as an artist, as a rapper.
But here's the thing too, you was just trying to flam. First of all, if 600 already has him in a contract, like you guys always say, 600 has him in a contract, how was you gonna sign Crip Mac under contract with 600? Number one. So you wanted to steal from Crip Mac. Number two, nigga, everything that you touch turns to SHIT. So you can't really do anything about that because everything that you're a part of doesn't. Well, let's continue this.
I had a deal going. I was gonna let him fight Blueface, but I wanted him as a comedian. I said, bro, I want to work with you as a comedian. I was going to put him on Wild, and I already had it set up. I had it all set up. I didn't give a shit about his language because the shit was funny. Can you imagine? It's like when Mike Tyson did his thing. That room stayed full. It stayed packed.
All right, man, so we finna get up out of here to the next one. Y'all know the deal, man. There's red dots to the left. You know the rest.
Protest the air, Smith. We on the air, protest the air at our best. You know that, man. Off the air. You know what I'm saying? We out here, ground zero for the neighborhood hero. We got all four corners. TMC, the marathon definitely continues. Mr. Burger right here, live in the flesh. We out here, man. Trap knows. You know that, nigga.
Can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops, check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let them hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell it. Nothing. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know we're enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.